Hey there guys, it's Wednesday, and I am not sure if I did upload a video yesterday, but if I did, yay! Most of them just tend to be like, you know, highlights from my stream, to kind of make up for the lack of a singles Ready Battle Spot series right now, because, yeah, I've already explained in the last episode. So we are bringing, obviously, the exact same team: God of War, Suicune, Bishop, Heatran, Amoonguss, and Mamoswine. Stupid cough, I've had this since last year. So, we're going to dive right in. We actually managed to go 16-10 because of that last win. I didn't even know what the rating of my last opponent was, but it must have been a higher rating than I expected for me to actually go over 1600 again. As we see a pretty interesting team here of Suicune, Talonflame, Gallade, Scizor, Sylveon, and the Superior. I'm just looking at this team. Heatran has a field day. If I can just deal with the Suicune and the Gallade, then Heatran and Gardevoir clean this up. Have to preserve Gardevoir for that, because basically I have to preserve both Gardevoir and Heatran, because if I lead with Heatran and he leads with Suicune, I'm in trouble, or if he leads with Gallade, I'm in trouble. I kind of want to lead with Gardevoir, because I just don't see him bringing the Scizor as a lead. Really, I don't. He could, though. You know. Actually, I'm going to lead with Suicune. I want to lead with Bishop as well. I really want to lead with Bishop. Yeah, I'm going to lead with Bishop and Suicune, and Heatran and Gardevoir in the back. I just really think that's the best play. I could be completely wrong. Looking at the team, Amoonguss will be good for redirecting the Scizor's attacks. But that's all well and good. If I can't damage the Scizor enough, then redirecting his attacks doesn't really matter for much. Also, if the Talonflame comes, it can just one-shot my Amoonguss. Even though I'm physically defensive, those things are pretty powerful when banded. So basically you have to be very careful around with my Pokemon. Just have to deal with Scizor and Gallade, and then Heatran wins this for me. So I meant Gallade and Suicune, as he actually leads with Suicune. I want to say he's gonna taunt. I really do. I can just scald the Talonflame and protect this turn. Because he could Willow, he could Flare Blitz, or he could Taunt. And as he actually opts to go for the Flare Blitz and Tailwind. Very, very glad I decided to go for the Scald there. Probably won't kill. Yeah, because for some reason Talonflames are bulkier than you'd think. And I'm actually just going to go for a Tailwind and Sucker Punch. Because he's going to Flare Blitz then. Yeah. And that's a dead Talonflame. I don't want to speak on this, but I'm going to. The fact that he did not predict the Sucker Punch and both the Pokemon he led with was shiny. Yeah, he has no idea what he's doing. He has absolutely no idea what he's doing. Oh boy. And if I lose to this, it's going to look really bad. See, I don't like commenting on it, but I feel I'm going to do it anyway because that's the kind of guy I am. It looks like it's going to be a full team of shinies, and he doesn't know what he's doing. And that just screams like stereotypical... Yeah, I'll stop there, because people are going to get upset. As he actually goes into Scizor, I'm at +2. You might be Mega Scizor. I am just going to Sucker Punch you... Or I could just Knock Off, that might even kill. I am actually going to set up my own Tailwind here. And I am going to Sucker Punch him. He could Bullet Punch, but I resist that on both my Pokemon. He could set up a Swords Dance, but after Tailwind, my... Okay, he's not... As he actually opts to go for a Scald. Onto my Bishop. No burn, please. Yep, no burn. I already set up a Tailwind? When did that happen? Wow, I just misplayed. I mean, okay. I'm assuming he's going to want to do that again. I know what I just said a couple seconds ago, but his scissor isn't shiny, so I guess it's that. I kind of want to knock off the scissor then. Actually, I'm going to protect. I must look so stupid for trying to set up another thing. As I do go for the Scald onto the scissor, it's obviously not bullet punching. Another Swords Dance. Opposing team's Tailwind peters out. And that's a dead scissor. Or not. I did Scald it as well though, so I think it is dead. Oh, come on. As it goes for another Swords Dance, so it's now at +6. Yeah, that's a problem. My Tailwind peters out. Let's go for a Tailwind and a Protect. Actually, I could have just Scalded it and protected. Oh, I'm misplaying! Oh, the misplays! As he actually goes for the Roost. Not sure I agree with that play. Really? Okay, I'm bringing in the Heatran then. As my Bishop does go down. A burn would be really nice, honestly. There we go. As it used Roost again. I'm just wondering if I'm not paying too much attention to that Suicune. If that's a problem. Bullet Punch, the Suicune, yeah, there's nothing. Scald into Heatran. Yep. So that's a nice and dead Scizor. Unless somehow I miss. Which would be very unfortunate. Nope, it's a dead Scizor. So as you can see, my opponent doesn't seem to be too experienced in doubles, but a couple misplays on my end put him in a very good position. Just basically preventing my Bishop from attacking his Scizor. As the opposing team's Tailwind wears off. However, his Mega didn't actually take, and his last Pokemon Sylveon. That's a problem for my opponent. A big problem for him. As my last Pokemon is Gardevoir, which can lock that Sylveon out from doing anything. Well, I hope it's Specs as well, because then it really won't be able to do anything. It'll just become like a one-on-one, really. Or a 1-on-2 if my Suicune goes down. Opposing Suicune goes for Tailwind. Yet there's a Hyper Voice, which obviously won't touch Heatran. Does sell off my Citrus Berry though, which is nice. Does my Tailwind end this turn? I think it does. Yes, it does. Do I care? Maybe a little bit. Because I want my Gardevoir to be able to imprison before Sylveon attacks. So I'm going to set up my own Tailwind again. And just Heat Wave. I don't mind if Heatran goes down to a Scald here, because that gives me a free switch into Gardevoir. As I'm not actually going to faint this turn, because of the Snarls. Unless he crits. Nope, no crits. And the burn on the Sylveon. Nice. I really don't mind Heatran going down. As I said, free switch to Gardevoir. Would appreciate it a lot. As he actually predicts me to protect. A long first battle. An interesting first battle. Opposing Suicune reveals its own Citrus Berry. And Hyper Voice is barely going to touch me now. Sylveon's slowly going down to that burn as well. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure why my opponent hasn't forfeit. There is the only possible way is to like get a super mega holy amazing crit. The only way he could win right now. As I actually crit the Suicune, speaking of crits. Apologies if my narration isn't that good this battle. I just got a little bit riled up, I suppose, by seeing like almost a full team of shinies, including a shiny legendary, and them being used in a very strange way. I want to say wrong, like just flat out using them wrong. I'm not sure if my opponent did have a plan, but snarling when my Bishop was out, not predicting the Sucker Punch, those plays just seemed really, really weird. I'm going to be free to get off a Hyper Voice and a Earth Power. I guess props to my opponent for sticking in till the end. He's not, I guess he's one of those guys who doesn't like to forfeit. I have no problem with forfeiting. It's disconnecting I don't like. And that is going to be the game. So, quite a long battle at the start there. An interesting team to say the least, but a Scizor that did absolutely nothing, and a Talonflame that did nothing. So really, the whole battle was more just dealing with the Suicune, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Dealing with the Suicune. This video's title is just going to be Suicune versus the world or something. So we're going to go and get in our second battle. So this video might be a bit longer than normal because that one was like a full 12-13 minute long battle. I still am red-faced, embarrassed at me using Tailwind twice in a row. I completely forgot I had used Tailwind, and I don't know how. I'm actually at 1622 now. Probably not going to stay there for long. Probably going to drop down back to like 1580 or something. Fingers crossed we can start climbing, because I would just like to get higher on the ladder. But we actually face someone who's 1699 from Japan. With a team of Tyranitar. Oh my goodness, I actually really like this team. I'm not too happy about seeing the Smeargle, but I do like it, if that makes sense. Like the Smeargle, the Medicham, the Primate, Tyranitar, Aurorus, yeah! And the Liepard. Really, really want to see that Aurorus come. Not because I can bop it with Presea, but because I really want to see what it's capable of. I have an Aurorus that I do want to bring to doubles, but it's just not that strong. So it's a hard Pokemon to bring, especially with all the fighting type Pokemon running around right now. I say all the fighting types, I'm just talking about Terrakion. So, being able to deal with the Smeargle is obviously the biggest priority. For that reason alone, I kind of want to lead with both Petunia and Wooly. So I can go for Hyper Voice Rock Slide, or just Protect Earthquake and Hyper Voice next turn. Actually, that really makes me want to bring Wooly and something else. Damn it. I'm predicting the Smeargle to be a Dark Void set, but it might not be. And it might be there to make people think it's a Dark Void set, and it might not be. Oh boy. We have two fake. We have three. No, we have two fake out users. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Heatran and Suicune. No, Suicune and Bisharp with Gardevoir and Amoonguss in the back. Amoonguss can redirect, Amoonguss can switch in on fighting type moves and deal some hurt to the attacking Pokemon. So, leaving Suicune and Bisharp. As we see Liepard and Medicham as the leads. That's a double fake out right there, isn't it? Tailwind. Protect. Mega Medicham! That's interesting to see in doubles. Medicham not known for being the bulkiest Mega of them all, but definitely one of the strong ones, and he actually goes for Focus Punch. I do predict him Bisharp though, so he might be faking out Bisharp. Assist. Oh, you are joking. What were the chances of him getting that? Priority Dark Void. Has he actually Focus Punched my Suicune? That isn't going to one-shot me. Thank you. Oh, man. Damn it. Suicune is asleep already. I could get a first turn wake up. I'm going for another Tailwind. He's going for Focus Blast again. Focus Punch again. I actually avoid the attack. Thank you, based RNG lords. How to get Dark Void twice? Assist picks from a random move on your entire party, and you just got Dark Void twice in a row. I'm going to Tailwind again. So he just keeps focus punching and Dark Voiding? Is he going to get Dark Void again? You know it. How does he keep getting Dark Void? I do wake up. Get off a Tailwind. Focus Punch my Bisharp. Nope. How does he keep getting Dark Void? That's what I want to know! Right, my Sucker Punch would outspeed the assist. There's a feint. To completely bypass my Sucker Punch. Nice. Someone's going to have to explain how he keeps getting Dark Void. Like, seriously. Nice and avoid on Suicune. In the comments below, please, someone explain this bizarre happening. Oh, and I burn it. Yay! Nice and burned. I'm not sure I want to save Bisharp, so I'm going to stay in. As he goes for a Focus Punch again. Yeah, I really don't get how he's getting Dark. I'm gonna have to Google search this real quickly while I'm getting my ass handed to me by a cat. So obviously the Smeargle is just there to get the assist. Oh goodness, everything just stopped. I apologise, that happened because I opened up my web browser and my computer's next to be dumb. Because basically, to keep getting assist every turn, wouldn't he have to have just Smeagol in the back? I don't get how this works. Assist randomly selects one of the moves known by the user's party, including fainted Pokemon, and executes it. So how does it keep getting Dark Void? How does it keep doing that? This can't, like this isn't luck. This isn't luck. This is just straight up Dark Void every turn. I avoid the attack on Suicune, which is nice. Focus Punch my Suicune. Okay, and that dies in one more turn. So I just have to protect for one more turn and I'm good. Prankster. Won't help me at all. And I'm going to try and go for the double on my Amoonguss though. That could be bad because if I don't get it, I could end up getting a first turn wake up and, you know, just wasted that. Because I'm protecting, so I'm going to move before the sleep goes off. I don't get the double. Goes for feint. Ah! I don't avoid it on either of them. Should have gone for the rage powder there. Someone's going to have to explain this strategy to me, though. I really don't get what's happening. How it's getting assist every turn, or how it's getting Dark Void every turn, rather. Next Pokemon is Aurorus. So how is it not getting any moves Aurorus used? I just don't get it. It only has Focus Punch as well. Focus Punch and Feint seems to be the only moves it has. I'm just looking through the list of moves that Assist can't call on and wondering if the idea is you just run all the moves that Assist can't call. Wow. I mean, that's gonna, Focus Punch probably won't kill my Gardevoir because it's quad resisted. Never mind. Well, I just got bit my ass handed to me. But no. I'm just looking at the list of moves, and the moves he just used on his, Aurorus. I don't want to say he's a hacker, because I wouldn't even know how you do that. I am flabbergasted. I mean, my opponent won fair and square. I just want to know how he did it. How do you choose Dark Void every turn? Man. Well, guys, that's today's episode. I'm going to leave this confused as fuck. Excuse my French. And I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Friday, depending on whether or not I can get a video up on Thursday. See you then, guys.